Om Gyamati Malandasya Slakaya Shakshuram Militam Vina Tasma Shri Guru Namaha. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was praying to have a son that would spread the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Goswami appeared then in 1874 on the 8th of February. So we are now 148 years later. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Goswami became the Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharya and Guru, Lion Guru, who would roar if he heard impersonal philosophy. Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami was a very outstanding personality who rendered many special services. Before spreading the mission abroad, he empowered himself by chanting 7 years, for 7 years, 194 rounds of Mahamantra. And then after this vrata, then he established the printing press. And then in 1914, Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur, his father, left this world. And then 1 year later, his spiritual master left this world, Sri Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj. And then 3 years later, he took sannyas. And as soon as he took up sannyas, then he wanted to expand his preaching. And when he was in Calcutta, one day they were walking, and one of his followers pointed out to this building, this Ultadanga building. And Sri Bhaktisiddhanta agreed to rent it for the price of 50 rupees per month. And as we have heard, many important events have been happening here, as mentioned by Gauranga Prabhu and also Sankarshan Nitai Prabhu. Many events happened here. His main area of preaching was established here. Many important personalities were received here. And of course, for us ISKCON devotees, 1922 was an outstanding year, where Sri Prabhupada, as soon as he went up the roof, and Sri Bhaktisiddhanta was already giving the class, and he and his friend, because Sri Prabhupada was pushed to come to this place. He didn't want to come by himself, because he was used to hear sadhus and have visits of sadhus in his house. But until now he had not been impressed. But his friend told him, no, this is a real sadhu. And he pushed him to come to this place in 1922. Then as soon as he gave his obeisances, before he couldn't even come up and sit down, then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta interrupted the class and gave this instruction, which was then the basis of our International Society of Krishna Consciousness. So this is indeed a very important place, besides all the other events. It's a place of worship for us. And it is also, besides the history, it is also a place which can bring ISKCON and Gaudiya Math together. because we all have the same grandfather or great-grandfather. Sri Bhaktisiddhanta is our great-grandfather or our grandfather for all of us, and also for the Gaudiya Math. In this sense, it can bring all of us together at the lotus feet of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta. So, special thanks to all those devotees who have been instrumental. Special thanks to the GBCs, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, His Holiness Radhana Swami, His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami, and of course His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami. Special thanks to them, and especially in this case of the Ultadanga project, special thanks to His Holiness Radhana Swami, because he has been pushing hard for this, and he has been inspiring Radharaman Prabhu and his team to really make this temple happen and to really restore it in an original place. In my service in ISKCON, I have had a lot to do with buildings, and by seeing this building, I must say that I'm very, very impressed, because it's so well done. The construction is so first class. So thanks to all those devotees and thanks to all the donors for making this happen. Sri Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj ki jai.